So, Entertainment Weekly released 12 new images of the upcoming Star Wars The Force Awakens. And they also revealed a little bit of insider information. So, if you want to know what it is, stick around, check it out. And welcome back to the Comconocave. I'm your host, the Comconoclast. And yes, like I said, Entertainment Weekly has released 12, 13, whatever, photographs of behind the scenes as well as shots from the movie Star Wars The Force Awakens. And they also had a lot of information dealing with the movie. Well, not a lot, but enough to get you interested. So, before I get started, let's take a look at the photographs and you can let me know what you think, all right? Check it out. Now, how cool were those photographs? Entertainment Weekly, they really did bring us quite a bit involving the upcoming Star Wars movie, The Force Awakens. Most of it dealt with Kylo Ren. Now, early rumors have been pointing towards the fact that he is actually Han and Leia's son. And apparently he has a fascination with the dark arts of the Force. He is really curious about Darth Vader, and in fact, according to Abrams himself, it says, now this is talking about the lightsaber, and it's the one that has caused all sorts of controversy. It's the one with the guards that pop out. Anyways, there's been a lot of people that said, the cross guards are actually, that's not going to be something that's going to be a hindrance, but might help him as far as battles go. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And I was really surprised that nobody's ever come up with something like that before now. But anyways, Abrams said this about the lightsaber. He said, the lightsaber is something that he built himself. It is as dangerous and as fierce and as ragged as the character. Now, Kylo Ren is the name that we've been given, and apparently it's not his birthright name. Ren is a title, kind of like Darth. So you have Kylo Ren, and similarities, you have Darth Stempy. Like what I did there. Anyways, Ren is a title that is given to, there is an order, it's called the Knights of Ren. And apparently he's been studying up on this. I don't know if they're as dangerous as the Darths. It might be a level below. It might be a level above. I'm not really sure. But it's a name that he gave himself. Kylo, not really sure how he came up with that. But I found it interesting. Like I said, he's fascinated by Darth Vader. As you saw in the trailer, there's melted mask of Darth Vader, and I'm assuming that it's being held in his hands. But I might be wrong about that. Now, also in the photographs that I just showed you, C-3PO has a red arm. There's been no news whatsoever on why he has a red arm, but with the movie coming up and all these new books and comic books and things like that coming out, I'm sure it's going to be explained, but I'm really curious as to how he came about that and why didn't they just replace it with a regular, gold-looking arm. I'm just getting ahead of myself. Anyways, that's it, really. There wasn't really much else to talk about. I just thought it was interesting that the title Ren was actually, I don't know, a moniker, something like Darth. I really can't wait for this movie to come out. The more that I hear about it, the more excited I get. They did say that Disney's trying to downplay the whole The Force Awakens. They don't want to be too overzealous and expect way too much. But you know what? These movies have spanned like 2 or 3 generations. I don't think that there's like, well, actually, I don't think there's enough anticipation for these movies. I think people are really looking forward to something new and something good. Okay, the prequels sucked. I'm not even gonna talk about those. They were horrible. But no, everybody is really looking forward to it, especially with Abrams behind it. I mean, with him at the helm. I mean, look what he did with Star Trek. Not Star Trek Into Darkness, but Star Trek. He really reinvigorated, the core fan base and audience, and brought in a whole new generation of people to love and look forward to Star Trek movies. I'm thinking he's going to be able to do the same thing with Star Wars. Not only that, but I mean, you have all the anthology films that are going to be taking place in between years. So we are not going to be without a Star Wars presence in the theaters at any time over the next few years. I mean, we've got episode 7, 8, and 9. We've got anthology films 1, 2, and 3, I guess you could call them. So Star Wars is definitely going to be a presence in the box office. And, if you're going to be doing that, you got to bring in the best. So that's it. If you have any questions, you can reach me on Twitter at Comconocave. You can reach me online, comconocave@gmail.com. You can leave them in the comment section below if you want to. And yeah, that's it. So, if you haven't already, check out my blog. It's www.thecomconocave.blog.blogspot.com. I'm going to be talking about this. And tomorrow I'm going to be talking about Wonder Woman versus... Not going to tell you because possible spoilers. If you're interested in the upcoming Batman versus Superman movie, make sure you check out my blog tomorrow. I've got some big news. And that's it. So, until next time, take it easy.